Good morning, you guys. So it's Monday, and I'm doing the video as I said I would, so we can see where I am at from the weekend projects, and then some other little talking stuff, I guess. So let's jump right into that first. I know I said I only had one baby sock to make and the set was complete. That's what I thought. I thought I had one made. I couldn't find it. So actually I had to make two little socks. So I did get both little socks made. So these are the socks to go with the gloves, to go with the hat. So the entire baby set is complete, and I have some extra yarn to make more baby sets of this type. I have enough to make probably another hat. But so that project is done. Trying to get that out to fall. Also, I said I had two scarves, my mom's scarf, and I had the ruffle scarf to do. The ruffle scarf is complete. So that one is off my list. My mom's scarf, I can't complete it. I worked on it a little bit yesterday before I ended up in bed. Because I kind of had two choices. I was either to go to bed or I had to go to the ER. I chose to go to bed. But I have increased it some. I'm going to keep working on this one. Hopefully have it done within just a day or two. That's going to be my main focus, is that scarf. So I mentioned that I had a hat that I had on the loom, which will be this one. We'll get to it in a minute. But we're going to talk about what led up to that hat. So I made this one to begin with. It's purple and zebra, and the purple doesn't look that great. The zebra was supposed to be a crown, but as you can see, it didn't really, I don't know, it went up a little bit, but it just, and this one you can't tell because it's black. But I didn't like it, and it's too little for my head. My head does not fit it. I got a hair clip on, so it doesn't fit. So that one was a bust. Don't know what I'm going to do with that one. Then I came up with, hang on, I'll show you the picture pattern. It looks really cool on paper, this pattern. So I came up with that one. And this is the hat using that. I mean, it kind of does do it right through here. You can kind of see it. But it wasn't what I wanted. It still doesn't look right to me. It does fit my head. And that technically, I guess, is a crown. It does do what it's supposed to do. I still wasn't thrilled with it. So I decided I was going to make another hat, same colors, but on this part, make it all gold instead of the pink mixed in there. Came hat number 3. As we can tell, there is nothing sticking up. I started working on the going up piece, and I started feeling sick. I was struggling with it. I got really aggravated and decided, forget it. I ripped it, frogged it back down to here. I had one almost completely done. Was getting aggravated. Sorry. Whew. Got aggravated, frogged it back down to here, and just put a gold band in it and finished it off in pink. This one also fits me. The crown hat on the loom, I have not given up. I am not done figuring that out and working with it. I will get it to work. It's just going to take me some time because I got really aggravated. So, that now leaves project-wise the Wizard of Oz blanket, the sensory blanket, the scarf for my mom, and then the 2015 temperature blanket, which I haven't started, other than gathering the data that I need for it. So I'm now down to just 3 out of 7. Well, technically 4 if you count the one I haven't started, but I haven't started it, so I'm not counting it. So it's 3 out of 7 left. So my next goal is, and I'm going to give myself some time on this, is to have this done by next Monday. This is the only project I'm going to have done by next Monday. Mainly because I'm concerned that I may have another attack like I had yesterday, and that took me out for half a day. I've had gallbladder issues since I was pregnant with my youngest, and sorry, we don't have medical insurance, so I never had it taken out. Normally, it's not been too bad. It just makes me feel nauseous. And my husband is now thinking, apparently he's been researching all morning at work, the symptoms I had yesterday, and he's thinking I may have some malabsorption issues. I don't know. But basically, the strip underneath my chest, it started out feeling like I was kind of upset stomach, then it felt like I was gassy and bloated, and then it just kind of became a really nasty pain. It did lead to a lot of throwing up yesterday, and the pain was horrible. And little TMI here, there was some constipation going on because my eating wasn't great last week, which always happens when I don't eat right. I've got to work on that. During busy weeks, I've got to work on getting the food right. So I had taken some medicine for that. I took medicine. I took some Zantac, which normally calms down the gallbladder issues and the stomach issues. It wasn't working. The pain sucked. I didn't want to take pain meds because you never know. So I was laying on the bed, ended up sleeping for about 3 hours yesterday. Woke up totally fine. Haven't had any problems. I think what kicked it off was we went out to eat Friday, which we don't do very often, and I had greasy food on top of, I hadn't eaten anything else that morning until I ate lunch, and had grease. For dinner, I finished off my lunch, which added more grease. Saturday, I don't remember what we had during the day, but I had a pinto bake for dinner. While it wasn't greasy, it was really spicy. Then yesterday for breakfast, we had some sausage, and I had very little of it, but it was really greasy. There's some of that fresh from the butcher type stuff in the natural casing, so it was kind of greasy. Then I wasn't thinking about it aggravating it. Sorry. Because all this pain, I had some of this pain Friday night into Saturday as well. And then for lunch yesterday, I was craving peanut butter, so I had a piece of toast with crunchy peanut butter on it. And it just massively got worse after that. So I think my husband got worried because I told him it was hurting while I was sitting here watching a movie with him. We were watching some movies, having family day. I was working on craft projects, finishing off some, and I started working on my mom's scarf, and the pain kind of got bad, and I stopped, and then all of a sudden I got up and I left, and after about 10 minutes of me not coming back, he come hunting for me, and that's when he found me in there, and I was telling him it was hurting. He was wanting to take me to the ER. I wouldn't do it. I'm not paying them an exorbitant amount of money for nothing. For them to tell me that I have constipation and upset stomach and gallbladder acting up and to go home and rest. Woke up after that long nap. Stomach felt fine. I am still being very cautious of what goes in my mouth because I don't want to trigger it again. And I'm not even hungry yet today. So it's going to be a cautious day. I'm staying home today. Sorry. I refuse to go anywhere. Just going, and I told my husband I would take it easy. I plan to do our laundry and work on my craft stuff, which requires me to stay in my seat. I do need to get in at least a small workout. I might just take and do my 20-minute walking DVD because it's a very easy DVD. So it won't cause too much issue. And my husband, I guess, has been researching at work this morning. He did send me a link on malabsorption. So I guess I will go do some research on that because it did have a lot of symptoms in general that I've had going on are there. So that could be something to look into. However, I prefer treating them holistically versus medication. My husband and I both are not really big on taking medication if we can help it. So I'll look some more into that. As far as I did mention that I was kind of depressed last week. I was really at that point, that stress point. I have to say, my husband came home that morning. He made it home around just after 10. And we sat here for about 20 minutes. And then, we keep an eye on that because he's been emailing me links. Okay. And we left here about 10:30. And we didn't get home until like 2:30. And even though the kids came home Friday, we still, I don't know, it was just an awesome day. We went to lunch, we went to Hobby Lobby, we went to Michael's, we went to Walmart. I bought no yarn. We looked at it. We did look at the yarn at Hobby Lobby and at Michael's. We looked at it. And while Hobby Lobby has some awesome colors, we both agreed the price is kind of up there. But I do want to get some of the colors they have that are brighter colors, like bright neon colors. But I'm not going to go buy any. I'm going to wait till I use some of what I've got. And I'll use coupons and then randomly get some as I go. No big deal. But we did look at it. And we got him some stuff. Some paracord from both places. So we used discount cards or discount coupons to get it. I don't know where they're at now because I don't see them. Oh, they're over there. I did get the cork squares so that we can do the thing for the table, the mat thing that we were talking about with the rocks. So I've got that. And I was going to use felt, and while talking with him about it, we were discussing it as I was looking for what I needed. He feels the felt would slide too much. And I think I meant to put the felt on top, but that's okay. But he mentioned why not use some of the rubber grip stuff that we've already got in the kitchen, which I kind of forgot about. So we're going to use that, and it saves money because we already have it. So that's awesome. Let's go see if I had it over here. I think it's down there too. I do have my notebook out. I've been having it out. I'm writing down like all these video ideas in the book that I showed you guys that I keep them in. So there is that. And after, I don't know exactly when, but after the 20th, which should be a Friday, I think it's the 20th. Which is a Friday. One momento, and I will let you know. Yes, the 20th. So probably on the 23rd or 24th. I've been mentioning the whole giveaway thing. I plan to send out the packages for that. As far as I know, I have everybody's address for that. I'm going to double check that because that's when the next payday is. So I have to wait till after that because this past payday, which was this past Friday, was mostly house payment. And then I got a few things that my husband wanted. Although I did get some plants that I wanted for our bedroom, which I have to go get those in the sunshine. So I got a few things. Honey's making noise. I guess it's getting hungry. I'm trying to think. I actually finally got a lot of the yarn that I've had pictures of on my computer up on Ravelry. I got so much more yarn that I never did pick pictures of, and I am not even going to attempt to worry about getting that up on Ravelry. I'm not even worth it. So that would require too much effort and time to go through, and would cause me to start stressing. Who in the room? One of them was my friend. Okay. Anyway. But I think that's it. So I'll keep getting stuff ready for videos, and when I get a chance, I will get them done. I just want to come back and give you guys an update on all of the projects that I said I was going to complete. But this week's goal is to finish the scarf for my mom and to make progress on the Wizard of Oz blanket. I think I'm going to take, I've got my loom. Here, I'm going to turn this so you guys can see. This loom right here, which has this sensory blanket on it, has been sitting next to me nonstop now for over a month. because I work on it some in between other projects. I think I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it to the side. And I'm going to work on this scarf only. Keep this here. I'm going to keep working on it. So I want to get this scarf done so I can get it mailed to my mom. So I want to get that done this week. And I'll probably work on some of the granny squares for that Wizard of Oz blanket because I'm so close to the end of having that done and I want to get it done. So, until next time, I don't know when the next mail video or shopping video, well, probably won't really be a shopping video because I don't think I plan to do any shopping. So the next mail video, if anything comes in, I will hopefully get up Friday. There's not going to be any cooking or baking videos at all this week and probably not next week. I want to finish getting my kitchen cleaned up and reorganized better. I've been going through and getting rid of things and trying to rearrange to make it flow better and stuff like that. So we're going to hold off on those a little longer. If I do make things, I will probably do pictures and then do a video that way of them because those are sometimes easier. But I think that's it. So I will see you guys later. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and try to have a good week. If it's cold where you're at, stay warm. If it's warm, stay cool. And if it's like us, it's fixing to be rainy, try to stay dry. So I will see you guys later.